Hey guys, it's Extra Feathers, and here I'm doing the last part of my collab with TC, who's awesome. You should check out all her stuff down below. It will be linked in the description. And yeah, so on to the drawing. I'm just coloring like all his brown accessories. Does that sound weird? But like his shoes, and then those like I don't know what those are, but like something is wrapped around his leg to poof up his pants. And like when she drew it, it looked like kind of leathery, but I didn't really know how to get that same feel, so I kind of just did whatever and hope for the best. I don't know if it worked. I don't think it worked, but I tried. It just looks kind of like more fabric-y, maybe. I don't know. But yeah, so if you have any tips, please put in the comments. And then, I was struggling a bit trying to figure out what color I should make the line art, because some colors were lighter or lighter than the line art, some colors were darker, so it looked a little weird. But then I didn't want to make the line art look too dark in comparison to the lighter areas. So yeah, I was a little conflicted, but I think I just made it darker because I don't know, it's just weirder when the line art looks lighter than the color. So I just decided, whatever, I'll just make the line art dark. And I know it's possible to color the line art and not make it one consistent color, but I was lazy and didn't do that. So yeah. Oh, and then I realized that his satchel or bag was not in front of the tree on his left. So, but I drew the line art for it as though it was in front of it, so I just erased the line art, and then had to and then it still looked kind of weird because there's like a gap between the satchel and then the tree, but the satchel is supposed to be like behind the tree, so I had to go back later and then cover that gap up. Oh, and then for his shirts, like the hem, is that what it's called? I'm not sure, but I wasn't sure what color is hem. Well, I wasn't sure what to color those things that I'm coloring right now. And it looked like he had some sort of design, so I was trying to figure out what the design was, but I couldn't really see it that well since the screenshot I took was totally tiny and pixely and not good quality. So I kind of just did what I thought it looked like. It doesn't look as complicated and cool, but yeah, I mean, that was the best I could do, I guess. And then at first I was gonna leave it like those two brackets. No, wait, what is that called? I'm not sure what that's called, but and then with the dot in the middle, but then it looks so empty. I just need to add more dots in between. So yeah. Oh, and then for the sole of his shoe, I made it too purple at first, I think, so I just shaded it with blue because I don't know, I'm just lazy. And then I went back to darken some areas and then add the lacing, or I'm not sure what to call that, the string on his pants, or on the seams that, I don't know, what would you call that? You know, those things on his pants, like that? Yeah. What would you call that?
Stitches?
Stitches. Yeah, that's a good name. And that was a struggle because I didn't know how to get the right perspective and stuff. And yeah, it didn't turn out looking great. And at first I was trying to make them all look identical, or start them off identical and then like warp them so that it would look more correct, but then it just ended up looking really weird and stiff. So I just deleted them and then just started over. And luckily he doesn't have those same stitches on the inside of his pants, so I didn't have to do it on his right leg. So that was a plus for me. And oh yeah, and I forgot to say that I actually had a lot of fun with the blue parts of his sleeves, because the color just makes it look so shiny and like cool. But yeah, sorry. Anyway. Oh no! Did I do that? Really? Oh. Okay, well now I'm coloring his staff, and I think I may have also put his staff like all the way in the foreground, which doesn't make sense because it should be behind the tree, but I was too distracted, so now it's just defying logic. I'm sorry, I should change that. Oh man. Oh no, why? So much regret. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, TC, I failed. But yeah. And I was trying to make it look shiny, and I think it's a gold staff, but I wasn't sure. And like, from the reference, it looked more orange-ish. So I tried to make it look a little orange. Because at first I made it look more grayish, and then I was trying to make it look so shiny and awesome, like the original. And then I was struggling to figure out what it said on his staff, because TC, it's like a language that she just made up. So it's not like I could just do my own thing. And then I'm pretty sure the result that I got is not accurate at all, but I figured that as long as you get the gist, it will be okay. And I ended up drawing more than I actually needed for the staff, so I don't know if that means I did it wrong, but yeah. And the staff is supposed to be around his height. I don't know if I did that. I think it may have been too long. But oh, I'm so mad at myself for making it all the way in the foreground. Like, it's so obvious, and oh my, what did I do? Okay. No, the cringe. I'm sorry. But yeah. Oh, I want to go back and fix it now, but yeah, I'm sorry. Okay, I'll probably fix it for when I post it on my Tumblr, but oh gosh, I won't really have time to add it because I want to get this out as soon as possible. I'm so sorry it took me so long. Like, I don't even know I'm sorry. But yeah, now I'm just adding the final touches with the lighting and stuff. And yeah, and then I realized I forgot to color the orb of his staff, and it looked like so magical and like colorful, but I didn't know how to replicate that, so I just kind of did whatever and hope for the best, like I did with like practically everything else. And then I thought, like, oh yeah, maybe it should be glowing or something, so I tried to make it look like it was glowing, but then it didn't look right. And then that's when I realized that it should not be in front of the tree, but it should be behind the tree. And then I just facepalmed so hard, and I didn't even realize about the other end of the staff, and oh my, because that would have been such an easier fix. Like, oh gosh, why? But yeah. And then I was like, oh yeah, maybe I should add those shadows from the leaves and like darken up some areas, lighten up certain areas. But then I ended up ditching the leaf idea, like I said before. Oh, and then I almost forgot to make his clothes look a little like tattered and stuff. It doesn't look like it's worn out, it just looks like another wrinkle, so that's not good. Oh, and then I realized like it looks like he's just standing on fake grass because it's not like overlapping or like it's not in front of him, so I added some more grass. But then it was like a different color, so I had to like try and match it. And then like the grass around his feet was too green, so it's because I used another layer for the lighting, an overlay or on soft light, I'm not really sure. And then I colored over his feet, or tried to color over his feet, but then the grass was also there, so that's why it looks really green. So then I tried to go back in like with a more reddish color because I thought, oh yeah, since they're opposite, or since red and green are on the opposite sides of the color spectrum, it will make it look more gray. And it did, but then my coloring wasn't accurate enough, so it also affected like everything else around it. So I ended up just like making certain patches. Like, it's very unnoticeable. So yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed. And also TC, I'm so sorry this took so long. Like, I was so excited to do this, and I actually got the actual piece done pretty quickly, but then when I was editing it, everything went wrong, and I'm so sorry that it took so long. I had some major technical difficulties, like the first part got deleted by accident, and I was trying to recover it, and then it was just corrupted, so I couldn't get it back. And then for this part, the final image wasn't showing up for some reason, so I had to try to fix that too, and it was... I'm so sorry. Thank you so much for drawing Gwen. Like, I love it. Like, she looks so cute when you draw her, and I'm so sorry, and thank you so much, and I really hope you like it. I'm sorry. And also, please be sure to check out TC. She is so nice. She's like an angel, and she's so good at drawing. Like, I'll have her YouTube channel linked in the description, and also her redesigning of Kai, and then of course her speed draw of Gwen. Make sure to go check her out. She's amazing and so nice, so nice, and I'm so sorry. And yeah, hope you enjoyed, and bye.